If you're looking to get away from Brian's forecast when you travel, do you buy insurance? And are you covered for what you think you are? Nainish Kotek from Kotek Law joins us with more, and we're going to talk about some of the things that, especially that your clients, your legal clients, have maybe been denied thinking that they were covered by travel insurance.
Right. So, some of the common reasons for denial of payment, the big one is having a pre-existing condition. And we see this often with elderly clients because they might be taking the blood pressure medication, they might have had that medication changed, they might have had scans and visits, and then they travel thinking they have insurance. But a lot of the travel insurance policies, they have provisions if you've been treated in the past 2 to 6 months, depending on the wording of the policy, for the same or a similar condition. If your medication has changed, then you're not covered for the consequences of that condition. So we see this, unfortunately. And the other one where we see denials is adventure sports. Somebody gets hurt, mountain climbing, jet skiing, scuba diving. They're not specific. They might be specifically excluded from your policy. So that's what we see. But the reality is, many people don't even buy travel insurance. There was a recent study done by TD Insurance, I think it was from last year, that said out of the Canadians planning to travel in the upcoming year, only 32% were planning to buy travel insurance, and this could be a big mistake. The same way you go out and you buy swimming stuff, your clothes for going away, and you pack your passport, it is an absolute essential items because it doesn't matter where you travel, whichever country you go, and if you have, you need to be hospitalized, you have to get treatment, it can be very costly, particularly, in the United States, but even other countries, it can be very costly, and even to get back home if you're severely injured. So, it's very important, and Annette, many of us have insurance through work, group insurance, and that's great. But look at the policy. Is it covering your, is there any pre-existing clauses in there? The other way to get it, if you don't have that, when you book your trip, why not, you click on there, does you want insurance, click it. A lot of people will not click the medical because it tends to be a little bit more expensive. It's not.
They're looking at cancellation insurance.
Cancellation, and which you should get to. Obviously, the bags get lost all the time, not as much as before. But I still would recommend get the medical as well. Talk to your travel agent and the insurance broker as well. It's very important to get this. And again, the clients we have called us, it's devastating for them because they're and family members are out of pocket. They all have to pool money together
if you
to
have
pay.
to get if you have to get medevac back to Canada, it's thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of dollars, literally, if depending where you are to get back. So, and that's a thing you've got to look at. What's the limit the policy has as well? Does it cover medevac? And I hate to say, does it cover even bringing the body back if unfortunately there's a death?
Right. And I think because we live so close to the border, although not as many Canadians are going over now, but even things like, driving over for groceries.
Yes.
If you get hurt in the United States, you've got to think about that.
You do. And the other thing that is interesting is the rental car insurance sometimes. And I sort of want to bring that up. Okay, there's less travel to the States, but if you went there and you rented a car and you use your credit card, usually your credit card insurance will cover damage to the vehicle and things like that. But if you go to other countries, for example, in Europe, you really have to check your policy. The credit card insurance may not cover your rental. So it's good in those circumstances, check the policy, and if it doesn't, then yes, buy it from the rental car company. The last thing you need is the hassle of having to run around and call your own home insurance, your car insurance, I should say, will they cover it? Sometimes it's better just to buy theirs. I know it's more expensive, unless, of course, your credit card would cover it.
Okay. All things to check off on that travel list before you get on that plane or cross that border.
Yes.
Okay, thanks very much, Nainish. We'll get your socials up on our website, and the links up on our website at chch.com/morninglive.
Thank you.